Although it may seem that September was a hard month for the Eurozone, October is actually the challenge. For nation-states such as Greece and for the whole Union, they will be releasing more details and plans for the Eurozone's long and windy road towards integration. Netagon Pladi has more.
Ahead for the Eurozone, we can see that in October there lies a bulk of repayment deadlines for various countries, including Greece, Portugal, Spain and Italy, particularly for Spain and Italy, which have a combined capital which they must return at 81 billion euros. That's a bulk of the repayment schedule here. Most of it is almost 90% as well. However, there's also a lot of complications coming up for October. You may think that September was a harsh month for the Eurozone. Well, think again, because October is a real deal here, because the European Stability Mechanism will come into full effect during October, as well as various meetings, including the meeting of the Troika and including the leaders meeting, which will happen on the 18th and the 19th of October, which will decide the fate of the Greek loans, as well as a supervisory regime for banks under the ECB. We can remember last time, a few times ago, we talked about a banking union where banks are pooled together, assets are pooled together under one entity under the ECB supervisory power. However, if banks do not join in this union, then it means that they are left out of the loans. They will not be held accountable for the loans that the ECB gives them. As well, they'll be much more independent, while the ECB will be much more powerful with a united asset and capital, as you can see here. However, there's also more details about the European integration roadmap will be announced during this meeting on the 18th and 19th of October, whether there'll be more of a physical union, when, and the specifics of the banking union, like I said, as well as a roadmap forward to the political union that we might see a new country being born as the United States of Europe. However, October, before that can happen, we must decide, the Troika must decide whether Greece is ready for another round of bailouts. However, the Deutsche Bank has suggested that during the meeting, there will be a compromise between the ECB, European Central Bank, and Greece, as Greece wants the austerity cuts to be implemented over a bulk of 4 years instead of the 2 years agreed earlier, saying that right now Greece is at the social limits of acting upon its own citizens. So what holds the future for Greece as well as the Eurozone? We'll have to stay tuned for October.